Elon Musk says SpaceX will let people donate money to fund Starlink for places in need of internet. I saw this. Just started a guy. He was on there and he said, hey, I want to donate some of these over to Uganda. Mm-hmm. And then Elon was like, okay. And he very quickly determined that he should have some sort of formal way on the website of actually donating Starlink. Of course, he was going back and forth with Ukraine and Biden and whoever else about the funding of the current setup they have going on, burning through $20 million a month to maintain Starlink in Ukraine. $20 million a month is not zero. That's definitely holy. I mean, it's a big bill at the end of the month. Mm-hmm. Anyway, so the billionaire's comments were in response to a tweet from Ham Saranjogi, CEO of fintech Chipper Cash, who said he'd be willing to donate Starlink to schools and hospitals in Uganda. And then Musk replied saying, are there others that want to do the same thing? 6 minutes after posting, the post gained thousands of likes, and Musk tweeted again saying, okay, we will add a donate option to Starlink. I'm sure he's not surprised that he got all this interaction. He pretty much always does. And in this case, this seems like a thing that people would want to do. Plans for Starlink donations came after some of the conversation around. He was looking for funding for the $20 million a month in Ukraine. CNN report on Thursday, SpaceX asked the Pentagon to take over paying for Starlink in Ukraine because the company couldn't afford it. SpaceX projected in the September letter to the Pentagon that running Starlink in Ukraine would cost more than $120 million for the rest of 2022 and nearly $400 million over the next year. Good Lord.
Nearly 400 million.
Yeah, half a billion almost. Well, I don't know if they got anywhere with that, with trying to get funding from the government, but he came back and then said, screw it, I'll just keep doing it for now. Mm-hmm. I don't know if that's forever, but for now, I'll keep doing it. So maybe if people click the donate button, they can donate to Ukraine and then maybe take some of the heat off. I don't know what the donate button is going to look like. But maybe there'll be a Ukraine option, which just goes towards the funding of what they're already sending.
For sure, yeah.
What is this about? Why is he pointing at Kanye?
Yeah, I guess so.
Is that the latest
They're
tweet?
tight.
59 minutes ago. Wait for it, and they're touching.
It's like a Dragon Ball Z reference.
Oh, and then he's got Twitter on his chest, and the other guy has Parler because Kanye is buying Parler.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Get to it? I have it as a...
I mean, just considering the fact that you showed me this meme, and then Elon says fun times ahead. I mean, Elon posted a meme.
Yeah.
Is he saying they're going to join the two of them together, Twitter and Parler?
I think that's what it means. That's what the meme is. It's like when they do that.
What happens in Dragon Ball Z? What happens after this?
They form into one person, and then it's like they're literally the same person.
What would I do without you, Will?
Yeah, you know.
What would I do? Like, I'd just be looking at this thing, wondering why they're touching fingertips.
DBZ reference?
Yeah, I need to know these things. I need to know these things. But the last time I brought up the reference, you looked at me sideways, like, don't you dare ask me for a reference. When we had the Hummer over there, you were like, don't you dare imply that I know anything about Dragon Ball Z. Don't ever imply that.
Well, you know, I need to just get with the times. And, accept my fate.
Oh, wow. Okay. That took a dark turn, but sure. Whatever works for you.
Yeah.